Dumelang, sanbonani hello, ke kgutlile hape ka ditaba tse monate, and today let's talk about Ubongiwe ba Ndlovu, Virginia Sibanda, and hashtag Goktogo Creations. Okay, ha re bua ka Virginia he. Virginia la hopole earlier on ke le jwetsitse hore Virginia o ne a nyala and re ne re le lenyalong and ho ne ho le nice, ho le beautiful, ho le wow. Right? So, kitse taba tse monate he. And di kenya Bongiwe. What happened is that Ubongiwe ha utlwa hore Virginia is getting married, she sent a gift to Virginia. And this was the Makoti apron. Bongiwe is working on Esther's Palace and they do lingerie, by the bonnet, but she also does the apron. Apron yaka. So Bongiwe afana ka apron, afama Makoti wa rona apron. So this week, what happened? Umakoti was boiling content, and she is just serving us Makoti vibes with that apron, and that's another moment for me to sit back and smile and witness the networking happening. Ladies, and I was just so happy to see Virginia showing up for Bongiwe's brand. Right now, Bongiwe usisa anale content besides ya high, no usisa anale content yama from Virginia. And Virginia, she is a founder of Naturals by V hair care products. We are networking. So anyway, when we see each other, because I strongly believe that we can truly be each other's influencers, we can be each other's promoters, and we can, as our community, build a space where we are not only pushing ourselves, but we are pushing each other, because in the sky there's room for all the stars to shine. So for this episode, it's a shout out to Virginia Shai. It's Virginia Sibanda. Oh my goodness, I am going to have to cleanse my mouth. It's Virginia Sibanda. So it's a shout out to Virginia Sibanda, and it's a shout out to Ubongiwe. Bongiwe is literally trying so hard with our community, and I love that so much. When you understand the power of networking, you will show up not only for yourselves, but you will show up for other people. Because what's about how ufa Virginia ntoya how Virginia utlatama aloe yapara, and we are going to be pushing each other as well. You know what I mean? So we are all growing, and we are all interested in pushing ourselves, but also pushing each other. So shout out Bongiwe, shout out Virginia. Clack it, ladies. I see in corner, guys. Right, I got it. Goktogo Creations. I think the Tabatemunati from this is just the reflection that we all had after this conversation. I want to play the voice note of Goktogo Creations so that it just makes sense to you as I am just talking about this. But anyway, let's listen to it.
Afternoon, ladies. They were so angry at the life. I understand where you guys are coming from. I was also angry yesterday, but the age came to me, Uguti, these big brands, as a duplicate trial, as we to ask if someone can go to a Louis Vuitton store, Atati, Tombes, everything, and then go home and duplicate. It's something that we expect. You know, the tricky thing, the crochet, we cannot protect most years into Zetu, because Nati is crochet artist access it, like crocheting, it's from our great grandparents, and they were doing it in lifestyle, or they were doing it with so for those who didn't know, I was sharing suppliers. I was sharing information. Guys, I've been around, I've been checking so this is what you do in the future if you just so you can get repeat customers. I saw no problem as a creator with sharing that information because we need to grow. Now the problem started when Labantu Bafundisa went to my profile. Whenever I post a video, hi Coco, how much is it? And then I would reply to those people, which let's go for now, see 250 or see 300. And then those people would go to inbox inquiry and tell them what they can do the exact same thing but at a lower price. For instance, let's say Esther's place inquiring roll up 300, and then one who's Esther inquiring roll up so I can get you the exact same thing but 150. So basically logo competition it's not about them getting their own customers or creating their own platforms on their site and their own clientele. So now I approach my repeat buyers. And then you find ukuthi allow my repeat buyers will send me a message privately ukuthi I'm going to approach umuntu so I choose ngenzela into so is it fine if ngithenga kuyengelinga for now I'll get it from this someone. So unfortunately because abantu siphila inhliziyo zethu asifani man, inhliziyo zethu asifani, there's certain things that we can keep and there's certain things as obvious. So lezi zinto mina bengiphisane ngazo I didn't feel ukuthi zizongithreatenisha egcineni without knowing ukuthi they will now approach a customer. I assumed I always use example yokuthi the pie is big enough for everyone, but we cannot have the same duplicated thing in the same kilometers radius. Like in say Jablane, I was going to be a creator I5 Jablane and they're doing the exact thing. I mean, I was just giving them a pattern so that you can create their own colors using the same pattern, but even in those manje good half. Marage we learn.
After listening to Ukoktogo's voice note, I think for me I was triggered by how, number one, I've been silently going through some challenges, right? I like to share good things. And I just realized this week of Haman, I went through this at some point in my journey. And I just decided to silently go through it and just be anti-fragile. I think for me, I get a lot of pleasure from being anti-fragile, going through the challenge and coming back stronger. That's what I like. So from Ukoktogo, sometimes it's also to be able to learn, reflect, right? So Ukoktogo now and I just also remembered when I was going through that, and people will always do what they have to do and you gotta do what you gotta do, right? At the end of the day, you can't stop a person from copying what you're doing. You really can't. All you can do is take the lessons and then grow. Wabo. So after this, Ukoktogo now is going a different direction, the one that she didn't go to. After this, now, since I said now you guys are paying, and I guess school fees that Ukoktogo had to pay, or Abe where she is right now. So it's a conversation about copycats, right? Which is a big conversation, right? Is it right? Is it wrong? Asazi, but it happens. And what do you do when it happens to you, right? And also, for me, it was also a conversation about sharing your suppliers, right? Because lento le, isisukile ngoba Ukoktogo usharile le batho ba hae with the people, so I think it's, at the end of the day, it's dangerous to share your suppliers. I've heard people barutang about business, di gagapa online di bua ka re bathong, don't share your supplier. Don't share how much you make. Don't share your supplier with other people, right? Because a lot can happen, and we just saw Ukoktogo. So, I'm just curious, where are you with this conversation? And how do you feel about this conversation? Because wow, Yeah, as if we don't have enough to deal with as women standing on business. Now you gotta deal with. And there's something somebody else said. I think it's Ubongiwe spoke about, right? If people are copying you, then you know you're moving. If you start seeing copycats around you, you must know that you are moving, right? And another thing, guys, where do we draw the line? Where do we draw the line? Where does it become awkward? Because there's nothing new under the sun, right? There's nothing new under the sun. That means that idea how le idea how, right? So there's nothing new under the sun. But where do we draw the line with copying each other and being inspired by each other? You can look at somebody's idea and think, oh, that's beautiful, I like that, I want to do something like that, but I want to do it in my own way, right? That's one. And then there's two that exactly, and futhi ngizoyenza worse. So I don't know. I really just also just sitting on this conversation and where do we draw the line? Where does it become wrong? Where does the situation become wrong? From being inspired, taking, drawing inspiration and copying. What is the difference? So anyway, Iyobe Goktober, but I just love the reflection that we all had in terms of take the lessons and grow, and good luck. Actually, good luck. I cannot wait to see the journey of your anti-fragility, right? Going through the challenge and coming out stronger. That's what it's about. Anyway, your official networking and marketing queen, and thank you so much for watching.